Hi everybody, this is Mary. Hi Professor, and welcome to week 3. Um, Here's my journal. I'm really kind of liking this. I'm actually trying it on my iPad this time as opposed to my computer because my microphone doesn't work really good on my computer, and I figured this was a little bit better. So I'm trying it this way, so we'll see how it goes. So this week is about nutrition and body weight composition and physical activity and tracking all that stuff. So I went to the Super Tracker website, which is actually a really good website, and it's a lot like MyFitnessPal, which I've used before. I'm kind of a yo-yo dieter. I think we all kind of are, especially women. I think we get in this thing where we realize that our clothes aren't fitting, and we realize that we're not eating as well as we should. So we do as much as we can to track our nutrition. I'm kind of a Weight Watchers person as well. I haven't done it recently, but I have in the past. And I've done, oh God, I don't even know. I've had really good success with Weight Watchers, and it's a lot like this where you track your nutrition, you write food diaries, you track your activities, and then you eat calories accordingly. So I went on the Super Tracker, and I'm sorry if I'm looking back and forth with my laptop to here. And the first thing you wanted us to talk about was my caloric intake compared with target levels. My target I set for my goal to be eaten was 1,500 calories a day, which I thought that was pretty decent amount. I think that's just what I tried to stay at. Um, and I ate way more than that today. I actually ate 1,652 calories. So here, I'm going to turn around this and see if you can see it. No, you can't. Never mind. So 1,652 calories, which is not good. That's way over what I should be eating, I think. Although I did run 2 miles today, so that kind of counteracts some of that. And I drank a ton of water today. And I have a really physical job. I'm a PT assistant, so I'm very physically active all day long. So it's not like I'm sitting around at a desk all day. I'm up moving around. I'm lifting people. I'm lifting equipment, all sorts of stuff. So yeah, I didn't do as well in that. What vitamins and minerals fell below the target rate? Let me go back here and look. A lot of them did actually, which is pretty sad, and I guess I need to pay more attention to what I'm eating, like as far as like nutrients go, in like a more well-balanced diet. Today being Monday, I was trying to like revamp my eating habits, I guess, in a way, because I get into this funk where I keep eating the same things over and over again. So today for breakfast, I had like a yogurt, vanilla yogurt, like super yogurt from Wegmans, and the like super granola with flaxseed and all that stuff. So that's what I had for breakfast, which wasn't too bad, but on this you can't really go by brands, you can't exactly go by calories, so I kind of guesstimated where I was at. So it was 400 calories for just breakfast. But like I said, I'm very active, this and that. Lunch, I actually had like I don't know, fit and active thing from Aldi's, like a little stuffed sandwich. That was after I ran my 2 miles at lunchtime. And then dinner, I have a little boy, so I have to make, I try to make something decent for dinner. We had, Wegmans has pre-made meatloaf, so I had that left over from last night. I made him macaroni and cheese, which I had some of that too, but I try to only have whatever can fit in the little spoon, and that's it. I don't add any more. So maybe like a half a cup, 3/4 of a cup of that, and then I always have milk with dinner. Not always, but I did today. And then for my snack today, I also had like a little bowl of that granola from this morning. So all that put up together, I guess it was a lot of calories. 1,652 calories. So a lot of them, pretty much all of the groups except for the whole grains, fell under what they should be for total amounts of each of those groups. Usually I incorporate a vegetable at dinner. Today I didn't for whatever reason. I mean, I have Brussels sprouts in the freezer and stuff, so I'll have to throw those in tomorrow. So pretty much they were um, they were not good. If you go to the nutrients report, though, however, there was a lot of okays, I have to say. So under the nutrients like proteins and carbohydrates and all that, there was some. The only things that was over was total calories was over. Dietary fiber, I was actually under by 14 grams. Let's see, added sugars was over. That's bad. And under was some of the other. Actually, I don't even know what that is. Linoleic acid. That was under. There isn't a target for omega-3s, but the granola that I bought actually was like a Great Grains by Post, and it says on the front of the package, high in omega-3s. So I'll have to look at that and see exactly what the level is for that. Let's see, minerals, I was under for iron and magnesium, but the rest were pretty much okay. And then vitamins, I was okay for most of them, over for folate, and under for vitamin C, D, E, and K. So I'll have to pay more attention to that too. So that's so good. I really kind of like this website. I think it's very thorough. Because if you go on like MyFitnessPal, it doesn't break it down into all that stuff and give you your daily intake and break it all down as far as that. It's very specific. So I actually kind of like that. I'll have to pay more attention to that. Let's see. The effects of my diet on my health and wellness by addressing the YouTube video. I was surprised to learn that my diet isn't as well balanced as I think it is. I think I know that my eating habits could be a lot better, a lot more consistent. I think there's some days where I'm like super healthy and I try to eat all fruits and vegetables, all like non-processed foods and stuff like that. Sometimes it's just really hard to do that with being busy and working and being a mom and doing activities and things like that. It's hard to be balanced. So, but I was definitely surprised to learn how bad off it really was. So I have to improve on that. What effects does your diet have on your health and wellness? Clearly, and I can tell this because I do run, that if I don't eat well, like the day before, or if I don't have a good breakfast, or if I don't drink enough water, I think water is so huge. I have a huge water bottle. It's like 64 ounces. I try to drink 2 of those a day. If I don't, it makes a huge impact on, one, how I feel, 2, how I run, and how I'm able to do any physical activity, and how I just feel in general, I feel logy and tired if I don't have enough water. Does your dietary intake protect you or increase your health risks? I think it's a balance. This is in my opinion, and from the reading and just even from this food tracker and the nutrition report, how important it is to be balanced, and not have too much of one thing, but to have everything kind of even, right? To have moderation, to eat in moderation, to basically like not eat just protein, not just eat carbohydrates, not just eat whole grains. You have to really have a balance. And all of those foods that they show you in this report are really also very important to you, and not just one. So I do feel like you just need to balance it, basically, and you can help protect your health by eating a well-balanced diet, which they've been telling us for years and years. Explain 2 ways in which you could improve your diet. Excuse me. one I think is pretty obvious, and that is making better food choices, incorporating more fruits and vegetables in my diet daily, as opposed to when I feel like it. So this week, actually, when I went grocery shopping yesterday, I kind of kept that in mind as far as trying to buy more fruits and vegetables, fresh fruits and vegetables, instead of frozen stuff. So I bought carrots and I bought potatoes and red potatoes, because I don't really like sweet potatoes. Bananas, oranges, avocados. I've never bought avocados before, and I do love avocados, so I just bought those. So I think making better choices and picking more healthy things. So it's kind of an obvious thing, but I think that's a really important way that I can improve my diet. Thinking, eating things that fuel me instead of just empty calories like a box of goldfish crackers or something. So that's the first way. The second thing is, I think, being more conscious of eating throughout the day, because there's days where if you had asked me to fill out that food tracker like this weekend, let's say I was super busy, I didn't hardly eat anything this weekend, is for if any consistency. I think I didn't have breakfast till like 1 o'clock in the afternoon one day, and had a very, very small dinner, if you want to call it a dinner, and just like having days like that. So being more consistent with my diet and being more consistent with my nutrition, because it's my fuel to fuel myself, and I think that can only help me. So those are the two things I think I could do to help improve my diet. I think I really am going to try and use this, and I might even like kind of spread the word about this website, because it's really helpful and very thorough. And there's even a recipe thing on here, which I love, new recipes. That's the other thing too. And there's like a meal plan, which I think is really cool. And you can list your goals, which I did, because I'm always trying to lose weight. I think I gain and lose the same 20 pounds every year. And I really got to stop doing that, because that in itself is very unhealthy. So I filled out actually all of the body weight planning section of this that tells you, okay, this is what your goal is. This is where you're starting, which I'm at 170 pounds right now, thereabouts. And this is my calorie intake for today. So I'm using that as my starting point. And this is what the weight I want to be at. So I filled it all out, and then it gives you a whole list of things that you should do to get yourself down to the weight that you want to be at and the time frame that you want to be at. So I said my goal is to be at 150 by the end of May. Yeah, the end of May. So that would be about 2 pounds a week, or a little bit more, maybe 2.5. But it probably won't happen. In 8 to 10 weeks, we'll say. So very, very cool website. I'm actually going to use this, and yeah, and I think I'll definitely spread the word to other people that want to keep track of their fitness and their diets as well, because this is a really, really great website. So thank you for introducing me to this. I had no idea it even existed. So yeah, so I think that's all. I hope that everybody has a great week, and I will see you guys next week on week 4 already.